And welcome back, everybody, to the 10-minute podcast. I am Dan.
I am Vic.
And today's topic is going to be the Super Bowl. And timer is starting. So, obviously, this is recorded post-Super Bowl.
Yes.
And we know that the Kansas City Chiefs won the Super Bowl. It seems that way.
It seems like the Patrick Mahomes won.
Right?
Yeah.
Dude? I personally... Okay, so everyone needs to know, Victor actually does not like Patrick Mahomes.
Okay, no. I think he's a cool person, but I don't know, when I see him play, he's just one of those players that it's just like, oh, I want him to lose.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know.
Ah, man,
and you can't
crazy.
say that I'm just like hating on like how good he is or something, because like Tom Brady is my guy. You know what I mean? So I'm not, and it's not like if Patrick Mahomes wins in like another 3 Super Bowls or whatever, I'd be like, hey, good for him. I'm still gonna root against him the next game I see him play.
See, that's crazy because I can sympathize with you because not for Patrick Mahomes, but when I never seen the Eagles quarterback before in my life. You know, I turned on the Super Bowl and I saw that motherfucker's face and I was like, I hope this guy fucking loses today. I hope he doesn't break his leg, but I hope he fumble, and he did. He fumbled the ball at the end, didn't he? He humiliated himself in front of thousands of people.
He did have a fumble, yeah.
And I was like, this is exactly what I wanted today, because I like Patrick Mahomes. I actually he has a face that'd be like, hey, how you doing? Can I buy you a beer? You know, like that.
He looks like an everyman type of thing.
That's a great way to put it. Is that what they say about him?
I'm sure people have said that. Yeah.
You know what I think it is? I think it's because he looks young.
He looks young.
Like he looks like somebody from my generation.
He is. He's like 26.
He's like, yeah. There you go. That's why I probably like him.
He might be younger than. He might be like 25. He might be like our age.
Damn, man.
Yeah.
What? He's got the same 24 hours as us.
He just has $500 million more than us.
Man, when I was in Lubbock for the Super Bowl, and if anybody doesn't know, Patrick Mahomes actually went to Texas Tech.
So I bet people were going crazy.
Oh, dude, they were going stupid for the guy, man.
Yeah.
It was crazy. They had his mural everywhere. Every other wall had a Patrick Mahomes mural.
Guys, he could probably go to Lubbock, drop his pants, and be a flop.
Oh, dude, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure. I actually, somebody that I met over there said she lies to people and she said, yeah, I sucked his dick.
Oh my god.
And it's like, hey man, you if you had the chance, you'd probably make that real.
Yeah.
You know,
most girls in Lubbock probably would.
Oh yeah, bro.
In general, probably would. I mean,
oh yeah, for sure. I mean, the guy's a millionaire.
Yeah,
How many times has he won the Super Bowl?
Yeah, this is the
second Super Bowl win?
He's been to 3 Super Bowls. He's won 2. So I mean, his resume is freaking stacked already.
Oh wow, man.
So
and it was such a good game too, man.
I think if there's anyone that has a chance to challenge Brady as the GOAT,
that's exactly what I said today.
Yeah.
I said that to my grandfather. He's a Kansas City super fan. Yeah. So, yeah, I told him the same thing.
Yeah.
Cuz he's got the age already, and he's got 2? Brady didn't have 2 in the beginning.
No, he won decently quick. I mean,
when did he win?
Between when he got drafted up until 2009, he had 3?
3 Super Bowls?
Yeah, I think.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, okay, so they lost in 2007. They won in... Damn, what years did they win? From when he got drafted to 2009, I think he had 2. Because, let's see, they won...
Because they didn't go back after 2007. That was somebody else. That was Steelers and...
No.
That was Steelers and...
I don't remember
Green
who it was,
Bay.
but it was someone else. But, no, I mean, Brady's resume was has always been pretty stacked. It wasn't like he had 10 years where it was like, yeah, Brady's great, but he hasn't won anything. No, he'd won.
Well, I think Mahomes, I agree with you. I think he's up there for
challenging. Because if you look at all the other, football is not that much of my thing, but I follow enough sports, I watch enough ESPN to kind of know the gist of the all-time great quarterbacks. And obviously, you had Joe Montana, and it seemed like he was kind of untouchable for a while. And then Brady, Joe won 4, Brady won 7, which is insane. Peyton Manning won 2, so Mahomes already has 2. Aaron Rodgers only has 1. He's only won 1 Super Bowl.
He's won 1?
He's only won 1.
Damn.
And it was in 2009.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I can't believe he's even still playing, man.
He's not that old. Look at Brady. He was still playing up until this past year.
Yeah, but I mean, if he's look at his track record.
I don't even think Aaron Rodgers is. I don't even think he's 40 yet.
He's not 40.
I don't think
he
so.
Looks 40.
Yeah. He
looks ancient, man.
Aged him. But I mean, who else?
Drew Brees.
Drew Brees only won 1.
That's crazy.
It's hard to win a Super Bowl, man.
Because when you look, Brady did it
7 times. Yeah, because when you look at the NBA, if you have it's usually in the NBA the best team wins because you play 7 games in the playoffs. So if you win 4 out of 7, like you're pretty much you're gonna be better than that other team for the most part. But with football, you could be a way better team. Like, look at the 07 Patriots, man. They were like the greatest team of all. I would put that team against any team, and I might be wrong, but I would say confidently that team will be stacked up against any other team.
Who was that receiver we had? That black gentleman.
It wasn't Randy Moss.
It was Randy Moss.
It was Randy Moss?
It was Randy Moss.
Randy Moss.
Yeah. Oh, dude, he was awesome.
Dude, Brady would honestly just launch it up, and Moss would find a way to get it. Yeah. But yeah, like the 07 Patriots, they were undefeated, like one of the greatest teams ever. They lost in the Super Bowl because you only have to lose one time. Yeah. Like there's tons of teams, so it's so hard. If you lose one game, you're done. You could be the best team, but something goes wrong, pick 6, fumble, like one little thing could completely say.
God, I love football, man. That's why it's so intoxicating, man.
So I mean, for Brady to have won 7 is insane, and then Mahomes he's 2 out of 3. He lost to Brady.
There you go. He lost to the great. That's why. That's when the bestow happened. He was like, "You're lost. You're gonna win next."
Just watch. Maybe.
Did you like the game, by the way? Did you like the overall?
I did, man. Up until the last few minutes. Yeah.
Oh, the last few minutes was just sad for the Eagles. Man.
Yeah, I was like, oh man, like just like make it interesting, like just score and then see.
Nah. You could tell on the Kansas City Chiefs, like his face, the coach.
And they got some questionable calls too.
Who the
Chiefs?
The Chiefs?
Yeah, I mean that's gonna happen, I guess, in any game. Yeah. But that's one thing that I did see is that they had some questionable calls.
I think I remember one, but I don't remember what it was.
It was a pass interference call.
Oh, I think that was the one. Yeah.
Where it was like, what? Yeah. But yeah, it was. I like that game. Super Bowls should be like that, man.
Yeah, they should.
It sucks when
every time.
Because when I think of the Super Bowl, I think of just like the epitome of being like just grand, this American like ultimate kind of sports event. You know what I mean?
F-16s like
where it's like
in the sky,
dude. Yeah. Like even if you don't like football, like even if you don't know anyone that's playing, most people are gonna watch the Super Bowl. Yeah. Whether you watch it for the commercial,
it's a holiday.
Or the
it's honestly, it's a fucking holiday.
Yes,
yeah,
dude.
Yeah.
And so I love the Super Bowl. Like I'm not the biggest football fan, but I love the Super Bowl.
Same.
And so when they're competitive and close like that, it's amazing. It's
truly awesome.
And if you're watching it with like friends, people that like
yeah, they make it so much better, man.
Yeah, dude.
Beer in the air, Dorito chips flying.
Yeah, talk shit about Rihanna.
No,
yeah,
you were talking shit about Rihanna or what?
Hell yeah, I was, man.
Why?
I thought that was I thought it was a super mid Super Bowl
halftime
performance.
I liked it. You know what? I liked it because I forgot how many bangers she has, man. She has like every song. I was like, I know this song.
No, well, yeah, Rihanna. She's Rihanna, dude. She has some great songs. You know what I mean?
But the performance wasn't.
But yeah, so like for me, I think for the halftime performance, it's the same thing. Like you have 15 minutes to be as grand and like outdone as possible. You know what I mean?
So you don't think a lady just had a baby in midair was good enough for you?
In midair had a baby? No, okay, so look.
She just had a baby, but she was in midair.
She was pregnant when she
was pregnant? Even better! Pregnant!
No,
and she's in midair.
Okay, well, yeah, she was on a platform. So I'm not saying that it was just like a terrible performance. I'm not one of those haters that was like, Rihanna sucked. And, I'm not one of those guys. I try and have some objectivity. But when I think of the Super Bowl halftime performance, I think of just being grand and extra and the dancing and performance. Wow. I think of performance. You know what I mean?
See, you're saying all these things, but to me, it checked out all those things.
It did?
Yeah. This was way better than the one that, what was it when it was in California? With Dr. Dre?
Oh, Dr. Dre, Eminem and all that. Yeah. I do think that one had a little bit more kind of like of a symbolic oomph to it because it was all these rappers and like
it felt like a facade, bro.
Yeah,
to me it felt like a facade.
No, and don't get me wrong, I didn't think that the performance of that was that great either. I thought Kendrick Lamar's performance was good. I thought Eminem did decent. I thought 50 and I love 50 Cent, but I thought he sucked. I thought Dr. Dre was whatever. Snoop Dogg is Snoop Dogg. He's cool. But I didn't get the performance aspect of it. You know what I mean?
What about the Weeknd one? What about the Weeknd?
I thought it was okay.
Really? I like that one too.
No, don't get me wrong. Just seeing them by themselves is like, oh, that's cool. Like, that's cool what they did. But when I think halftime performance of the Super Bowl, I think it should be epic. Like, honestly, and
if you say Michael Jackson, I swear to God.
I'm not going to say Michael Jackson. I'm not that much of an old head. No, the production value back then was not at all what they have now. But the Shakira J-Lo, I think, is the greatest halftime performance ever.
That one was good.
Like, just 15 minutes of just complete nonstop extravagance and performance and energy. And when I saw Rihanna's, it was just kind of like, oh, cool, she's singing her banger songs, but it's just Rihanna singing them with some big red suit. And it's like, okay.
Okay, when you say it like that, I can see what you mean.
Oh, man. All right, okay. So I get that she's pregnant, and I'm a man, so I have my idiot man brain. But for me, there's a part of me that wished that, because Rihanna, she can dance. Rihanna can dance,
yeah,
dude. She can shake that thing. So I feel like if we had gotten this performance a year from now, like after she has her kid, it would have been awesome. Because if you see the choreography of what they were planning for Rihanna, it was way more dancing and stuff. That was another thing. The choreography of the dancers around her, I thought was kind of lame.
Really?
Yes.
I thought the choreography was great.
Really?
I do have to agree with you. I mean, she could have moved more, but you know, she had a fucking baby.
Yeah. But so, like, a part of me wanted to just be like, dude, Rihanna, like, you could put on the greatest show, but just give it to someone else this year. Because she's like 6 months pregnant. So she's known this for a long time. I think that's kind of
hard to secure the Super Bowl.
If you're Rihanna. But I think a lot of people just think like, oh, it's Rihanna. Like, I teach high school, and so all the high school girls were like, Mister, but it's Rihanna. And it's like, no, I get that, but like, you can't just be blindly like, oh, it's her, so anything she does is perfect.
I hear you. I hear you. I totally agree. This one time I went to a concert with my girlfriend, and there's this lady that performed called Kali Uchis, and she's hot. She's got a fat ass, you know, and that's all she was doing though. She was just moving side to side. If you guys can't see this, but imagine a pendulum swinging very slowly to side to side all entire time. The whole time just singing her stuff. I was so bored. So bored. But she didn't have, 1,000 people dressed in white dancing next to her. Which I think was like, what probably brought it up for me.
Okay.
But I can totally see what you mean about her wanting to move.
Yeah. And you know what's funny? I showed my kids the next day the performance of Shakira and J-Lo. Because I was like, look, this is what a halftime performance is like. And then a lot of them were like, oh, yeah, that was a big difference. Really quick, I was in Phoenix for the Phoenix Open. So, we were there. It was the same weekend as the Super Bowl. Dude, Phoenix was going insane. Like,
oh, yeah?
It was so fun to be in Phoenix at that time, dude, because you had so many people there, either for the Phoenix Open and for the Super Bowl, for both. Like, there were so many people, dude. It was crazy. It was
when
awesome.
You were there, did you go to a bar?
Yeah, man.
Yeah?
We went to some of like the.
Where did you watch the game? Actually, I'm sorry. Where'd you watch the game?
We ended up just watching the game at my aunt's house.
Oh, at your aunt's house?
Yeah, because we were gonna try and go, but it was kind of far away. It's insane. It's the Super Bowl. You know what I mean?
Pay so much money for a beer.
Yeah.
You're like, yo, bro, we got some chela.
No, we weren't gonna be able to get in, but like you can tailgate and stuff. But even that's expensive. And so, but yeah, like I wonder how much money this city of Phoenix made this week, that Super Bowl weekend, dude. Because
it's like the bid for the FIFA World Cup, man. You're like,
I
want it
the
here.
American version. Yeah, dude, but it was insane. It was so cool to see that much like energy in a place. Like,
where are they gonna have it next year?
Vegas, dude. Vegas.
Dude, we should go, dude.
Oh man, imagine how fun that would be.
Okay, guys, leave it in the comments if you want. Guys, leave it in the comments if you want esbros Productions to go watch the Super. Well, not to go to the Super Bowl, to go to the Super Bowl's vicinity.
Yeah. Maybe if we get monetized within the next year
in the city of sin. Let's make that a goal. So if we get monetized this year, we will go to Vegas and we will make a video content for that.
Okay.
From that. Yeah.
Yeah. So we challenge you guys.
We need everybody to hit that subscribe button.
Yes. Please. I want to go to Vegas. Please.
All right, guys. Thank you for listening to this episode of the podcast.
This
the
like
10-minute
15-minute podcast.
Right.
Sorry.
Just let everybody know we are selling merchandise now. Go to esbrosworldwide.com. Link will be below. And we have one shirt available. It'd be really great if you buy it. It's from one of our performances.
All proceeds will go to the Vegas Fund.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. It's just like The Hangover. Like you're the teacher. I just take my tooth out. Take my tooth out, bro. But
trick my kids.
Thank you for joining us, guys. I am Dan.
I am Vic,
and we will see you later.
Later.